Ooh, okay. Excuse me.
Now, former President Donald Trump is currently trending on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, with the hashtag Trump smells along with the also trending hashtag Trump stinks. It seems as though the 77-year-old has some bad hygiene, as Adam Kinzinger, a former Republican representative, allegedly told the public to wear a mask around the former president due to his distinct smell, which he says is due to bad body odor. Kinzinger wrote on X earlier this week that he's genuinely surprised how people close to Trump haven't talked about the odor. He added that it's truly something to behold and that everyone should wear a mask if they can. Days after Kinzinger's post went viral, the hashtag Trump smells began trending and is now the #1 topic on the social media platform, as people cannot stop talking about Trump's body odor. One user shared a series of photos showing people near Donald Trump who are seemingly in discomfort due to a nasty smell, and one user shared the same photo of Mike Pence seen with former President Donald Trump and added in writing that Pence knows better than most.
What is it?
I think it's B.O.
What?
It's B.O.
Can't be. Nobody has B.O. like this.
Jerry, it's B.O.
But the whole car smells. This morning I go down to the garage to check the car out. I figure by this time the odor molecules have had at least 12 hours to de-smellify. I open the car door like a punch in the face.
A podcast with comedian Kathy Griffin that aired earlier this year is now being reshared for the comments she made about Trump regarding his distinct smell. She explained that the former president smelled like body odor with kind of like scented makeup products.
So it has a distinct smell that doesn't really get enough press. It's like body odor with kind of like a scented makeup products, but you can smell the hair products even outdoors. Don't make that face. I'm just being honest. I know.
I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to make a candle with that scent. Because that'll fly off the shelves right before Christmas.
One user also wrote that, "I can't believe we didn't see it before. Everyone tried to warn us that Trump smells." The user shared a video of the Japanese Prime Minister shaking hands with Donald Trump. Another user, on the other hand, accused the president of sitting like he's on the toilet. He said that given we've been hearing about hashtag Trump funk lately, maybe, just maybe, Donald Trump always sits like he's on a toilet because he's always literally taking a dump in his pants. Hashtag Trump smells. They also added a series of photos alongside their tweet. Another user had some fun with the trending hashtag, using a cartoon of Donald Trump in court writing hashtag Trump smells, order in court, order in court.
Don't talk to me that way.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sure that we can handle this situation maturely, just like the responsible adults that we are. Isn't that right, Mr. Poopy Pants?
You're just a lightweight. Don't talk to me that way. I'm the president of the United States.
The former president is currently on trial on a $250 million civil lawsuit as he was questioned for intentionally inflating his property and assets, in other words, committing fraud. He, alongside with his sons, are accused of using numerous acts of fraud and misrepresentation to inflate Trump's net worth in order to get more favorable loan terms. Just days ago, the majority ruling came out banning Trump's name to be on Colorado's ballot. The ruling read that a majority of the court holds that President Trump is disqualified from holding the office of the president under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. It continued that because he is disqualified, it would be a wrongful act under the Election Code for the Colorado Secretary of State to list him as a candidate on the presidential primary ballot.
San Bernardino, Pulse Nightclub, and so many more. It's ridiculous. So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership in an effort to end this senseless violence. It can be ended, and it will be ended.
Now, other users are claiming that the reason hashtag Trump smells is trending is because he doesn't change his adult diaper. A spokesperson for former President Donald Trump commented on the recent claims from Adam Kissinger, telling the media that Adam Kissinger farted on live TV and is an unemployed fraud. He has disgraced his country and disrespects everyone around him because he is a sad individual who is mad about how his miserable life has turned out.
The diapers is not a joke. It depends. You know, Diaper Don is trending, but it's based in reality. He would often soil himself on The Apprentice set. He's incontinent from all the speed, all the he does that he's done for decades. You know, all that stuff has a laxative and it has an effect on your bowels, and his are uncontrollable. He's worn diapers since probably the 90s, but I saw it firsthand in the 2000s on Celebrity Apprentice in late 2000s, and we'd have to stop the show and change him, you know, and that was Keith Schiller's job. He would take him off set, he would wipe him down. Our nickname for Keith was Wet Wipes. It's not a joke. It's happened several times. And you've seen it happen while he's in office. You've seen he was in the Oval Office with Erdogan, and you could clearly hear him sort of evacuating himself. He did it in front of Senator Feinstein, Dianne Feinstein, at a press conference. So he does it, and he almost sits there like and unaware of it, you know. And one time I saw Ivanka have to go kind of whisper in his ear, and then Keith came and took him off stage. He'll also do it in a rage, and this is where it gets really drug related. He'll start to freak out. You know, one time there was the word arbitrage on a cue card, and he started screaming that the script department was setting him up. You're setting me up, and he just freaked out, and then very loudly evacuated his bowels, and you could smell it, you know, and the guy who was holding the boom mic, you know, was tearing up. So that's where the nickname, the SHIT show came from. That was the crew nickname for Celebrity Apprentice. So when you hear Diaper Don, it's not a joke. He tries to hide it. I'll give you one more fact. If you look up the video of him when he was doing the WWF thing, he tackles a guy on the ground outside of the ring, and you can clearly see the outline of the Depends in his pants. And that was back in the early 90s. So he's lost control of his bowels, he's lost control of his brain. That's who he is, Diaper Don.
Yeah, so he eats his pants, right?
All the time. The nickname the nickname for The Apprentice, if you're a boom operator on that show, is the show. Because he himself publicly. Remember how I told you about the words like arbitrage?
Yeah.
So if he saw a word he didn't like and he couldn't pronounce, which is basically any 3-syllable word, he would freak out and he'd fly into a rage, and then it would let loose. He doesn't, and you would hear it. He's profoundly incontinent, bro. I'm talking like a minute-long evacuation of his bowels.
Like a cartoon character.
Yeah, no, in full audio. Like, you know, imagine the guy's got a lavalier. There's some dude like this being like, I just heard that guy shit himself for 5 minutes.
So, what do you guys think? Comment down below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.